Welcome to Spotlight on Frazee. I'm your host, Hank Ledke, and I'm here today at the Frazee Municipal Liquor Store with our manager, Tanya Maston. Hi, Tanya.
Hi, Hank.
How are you doing today?
I'm great, thank you.
Well, you know, I understand we've got a special event coming up for one of our favorite people.
Yes, we are actually going to be having a pub crawl for Paul Thone. He's formerly our fire chief here in Frazee. I believe he was our fire chief for about 7 years, still active on the fire department. He's actually battling prostate cancer right now, so there's a bunch of people here in town that kind of came together and thought we'd do something good for him. He's a really good guy. He's done a lot for the community, and we just want to help him, you know, get through this time. And it's going to be a pub crawl. We're going to start off at the Hostel Hornet. They're going to do some drink specials and whatnot over there. And then from there, they'll go to the VFW. From the VFW, everybody's going to end up here at the liquor store. We're going to have music by Party to Go Karaoke. There's going to be lots of raffles and stuff, raffle tickets to buy. They got some really good prizes. They got some custom beanbag boards, We Fest tickets, casino package, Moondance Jam, Moondance Country tickets. Lots of good things that'll be here for you to purchase. All the proceeds will go to Paul and his family. They also are going to be doing mugs. The mugs will be available for purchase either here or at Ketter's Meat Market here in Frazee for $10 a piece. And then at each bar, they'll do their own special with those mugs. The specials that we'll have here that night at the liquor store with the mug will be $2.50 rail drinks and probably $1.75 tap beers. It's going to be a good time. I'm hoping a lot of the other fire departments from the area can make it too to help support them. So.
Well, and we do too. Paul's been on the department now 23 years, I understand, and he's always been an active member for the community. And it seems like he's one of the few people that I would never expect to see something like this happen to, because he's always been our number one man, strength-wise, on the fire department. For years, he wins the competition. He's been very active in the community and other aspects too, and but you just never know with this type of system, you know, when something like this is going to hit you or a friend. Yeah,
it's cancer's a bad deal, and you know, hopefully he can get through this. I hear he's doing pretty good right now, so you know, keep the prayers coming and come out. This event is going to take place Saturday, November 1st. It'll start at 7 p.m. Like I said, everybody will start off at the Hostel Hornet, kind of make their way to the VF and then back here for the evening. So I just hope to see a lot of people out and about and support him.
Well, hopefully we have some nice weather. We aren't walking through 2 feet of snow or something.
Yeah, that wouldn't be good. Another thing, too, I was going to add, the liquor store here is one of the drop-off places. If anybody wants to drop off, donate any kind of prizes for that evening. I believe Wheelchairs Unlimited, too, in Detroit Lakes is another drop-off place. You can contact myself here or Jolene Tappy, Sheila Ziegler, Mary Schimmerhorn, or Diane Ladwig if you have any questions regarding any of this. So.
All right, well. So we're looking forward for you to come out and support Paul. Pub Crawl for Paul, November 1st, 7 p.m. at the Hostel Hornet. And we'll be finishing up here at the Frazee Liquor Store. So tell your friends, and we'd really appreciate seeing you there. Any final comments, Tanya?
I'm just hoping for good weather that night and a good turnout. So come and support Paul.
All right. Thanks, Tanya. And with that, we'll be back with another segment of Spotlight on Frazee. Welcome back to Spotlight on Frazee. I'm your host, Hank Ledke, and I'm here today with Andy Paulson and the Frazee Robotics.
Hi, Hank. How are you doing, Hank?
Tremendous. So what is our project this year, Andy?
Well, 3 weeks ago, we started our new competition for BEST Robotics. BEST stands for Boosting Engineering, Science, and Technology. We went down to New London, Minnesota, and learned what the game is. This year's game is all based on wind turbines and wind energy. With this, we have to make a robot. This right now is our sample prototype robot. Our robot will start here, and this whole half of the course is all where the warehouse is. We have all different parts that represent small and big wind turbines. There are the blades, there's the nacelle or the head head of the windmills. There are small little pieces here that are called prairie chickens. That's our environmental concern. Just like with everything, you have to worry about the environment when you build things. To start off, the robot has to, in order to be able to grab these things, we're used to seeing the wind turbines go down the road, and they're always so large. And in order for these large pieces to go down the road, you have to get an oversize or an overweight permit. So to do that, we have to hit this lever here, which will move this piece down, which will tell us that we've got our oversize or overweight permit. After we get that, now we can start grabbing these pieces and doing what we need to. The course will start with the bridge pieces will be down and closing this off, not allowing us to cross the bridge. So the robot will have to come by and open these gates to be able to cross through the bridge. Once we can do that, we can grab the large wind turbine blades, bring them across the bridge, and when the large wind turbine is down on the floor, we can take the robot will grab these and put them into the storage areas for where the wind turbines go. Okay? After the robot gets all three of these pieces put into the large wind turbine head, there will be a human player that will stand over here and will raise the wind turbine up and can help assemble this to actually look like a wind turbine. After that's done, we can also do many things with the small wind turbine. There's a small wind turbine here, and then I'll just grab these real quick to show you how that works. The robot would have to grab this and slide it into the top here. The robot would have to grab this and slide it onto the end here, lift this up, and then expand the blades to make it look like a wind turbine. Now, it's a lot of information. It's a lot of game pieces. All of that has to be done in 3 minutes. So the odds of getting it all done in that amount of time is very, very low. But they intentionally give you more than what you're allowed to do. We're hoping, in 3 minutes, we're really hoping to be able to get the large wind turbine done. And we'll see what happens. We're halfway there. We have a really good prototype going on. Been doing a lot of practicing and finding out what we need to fine tune. So after talking with Hank, it seems like it's a really good idea since the city of Frazee is talking about doing some wind energy as well.
Yeah, hopefully we can. We'll find out here in the next couple of months how that's going to go. But, you know, this is your third year now.
Yep, this is our third year. We will be competing in New London, Minnesota on October 24th and 25th, and it's our third year competing in this Best Robotics competition.
How many students do you have involved this year, Andy?
We have in the class about 20 students. There's a half a dozen that come in the morning time, and then there's another 15 or so that come in after school. So almost 50 students involved at Frazee Virga schools.
That's tremendous. You know, I really enjoy coming here to seeing what is happening because we never did anything at all like this one, 50 years ago when I was here.
Yeah, and it's been awesome to be able to do this. School is very supportive, and then we couldn't do it without our big sponsors like BTD Manufacturing, Team Industries, and Gemstone Masonry. Those three have been really big. They've supported us a lot and given us financial donations to help us do what we do, and it's been great for the school.
Well, I appreciate it, Andy, and I wish you all the luck on your program. I know with the help that you have, you will do fine.
Well, thanks a lot, Hank. I really appreciate it.
And with that, we'll be back next week for another segment of Spotlight on Frazee. So pet the dog, hug the kids, kiss the wife, and wave at the neighbor, and we'll see you then.